Hey YouTube, here's a few ideas on how to get some free or at least extremely cheap chicken feed. You can either free range them or let them go out on a pasture. If you have a chicken tractor, you can look up plans on how to make it if you don't have one, and then they can eat the grass and bugs for free. Um, you can do what I did and work out a deal with a farmer. Now, I got my chickens at a farmer's place, and he wanted, for example, in my case, 24 hens, or pullets as they're called, and like a rooster or two. So I raised him up, his chickens, and in return I get to use his property for my chickens and his old chicken coop. And we're still working out the deal on exactly where I'm going to put mine, because I've got a whole lot more than 24. I got about 100 or so ish. Anyways, so from him, for example, in my case, I get his extra produce that he can't sell at the market. So he feeds his goats, and then whatever's left over, we throw over to the chickens. So that saves me a lot of money in feed. Plus, natural produce makes the chicken meat taste really, really good. For example, cows. I believe it's alfalfa they give the cows for their milk, and it makes their milk taste a lot better. Let's see. I used to work at a grocery store when I was a teenager, and they'd have us sometimes hold back some of the produce because it was a local pig farmer. So we would just give it to him for free. Or in our case, we can go up to the local grocery store. Walmart probably won't be able to do it just because they're a large corporation. You can always ask, though. Nothing wrong with asking. And you can probably get a whole bunch of free produce from your local grocery store for free. Mine eat a lot of cantaloupes, squashes, tomatoes, cucumbers. You got to cut up the cucumbers so they can get inside of them. Cantaloupes, you smash them a bit, and the chickens just go to town. What else? If you live near a place where they farm like wheat or corn, I think the farmers were telling me something about like cracked corn. They want like a certain part of the wheat as well, and you can get that for free. I haven't looked into that myself yet, but it doesn't mean you can't. There's certain bakeries around that it's called like a rack, I believe. It's like $10. You can fill up your whole pickup truck with bread for $10. It's extremely cheap, and that's something else you can give to your chickens as well. If you live in the Midwest or something, or a place where they have grain silos, you have to look into your local area, what time of year they harvest and all that stuff. But sometimes, like near trains, they have shipments of corn and wheat that come in, and if they get mixed, then they just throw it out. So if you go in there and sweep it up and collect it, you can get free feed from that as well. These are just a few ideas, most of which I currently use, and they've worked out great. Any more ideas, post them to me, and we'll go from there.